When you hear Montserrat, what comes to your mind? It's okay if the answer is nothing, but if the name rings a bell, do you think of Spain or Colombia? Or maybe you think about the Caribbean island? Which one? Sounds intriguing? In this video, I want to review my personal experience in two of those destinations. Keep watching to find out which one. Hey travelers, and welcome back to my next video. Today, I'm taking you on a journey to two stunning destinations that share the same name. Despite the similar names, those places share unique experiences that are definitely worth exploring. Let's dive in. So the first Montserrat I'd like to cover is located in Spain. We were staying in Barcelona and decided to take a trip to the Montserrat monastery. The easiest way to get here is to take a train from Barcelona to Montserrat area station. And then you can hop on a cable car or take a train that will take you up there. Us, being very adventurous people who do not speak Spanish, decided, nah, we'll figure it out as we go. Well, we ended up waiting on the wrong platform and almost missed the train to Montserrat. Thankfully, we caught it at the last minute. So essentially, we didn't have good seats. We didn't have seats by the window or even seats together, which was a bummer, but pay attention to the platform. Plan for us was to take cable car up to the mountains and then start enjoying our journey. Well, unfortunately, we did miss our stop. It was the stop before the final one, and somehow we just missed the memo. So, as we arrived to the final station, we realized that, well, there is no cable car there. And we had to purchase another ticket to get on a train to get up to the monastery. A lot of people were just like us who missed the stop and they didn't realize that the cable car stop was the previous one. That is all to tell you that if you're planning to have a cable car experience going up to the mountain, make sure to get off at the right stop. We got there early-ish in the morning, I would say about 9 a.m., so the place was not too busy yet. It started getting busier in about an hour. And as you get off the train and walk a little bit to the main area, you have the stairs to go up to an amazing, beautiful, large square right in front of the monastery where you can take a million of pictures. Also, if you peek out of those windows, I guess, or the balcony, you will see the mountain range and beautiful nature everywhere. Also, we came to discover that there is an additional funicular that would take you up to the chapel, but you also have to pay extra. You have to pay extra to go up and you have to pay extra to go down. So if you want to experience that, instead of hiking all your way up to the chapel, which may take a couple hours, I would guess, consider that there was a huge line as we were there and we were really tight on time, so we didn't do this part. We did take a short-ish hike to the cross. First, we thought, oh, it's going to be not a big deal. It was an uphill hike all the way. And as we were getting closer to the cross, it started being almost unbearable. So be ready for that and wear comfortable shoes if you plan on hiking the area. Definitely bring a lot of water. It was hot. We were short on time, so our hiking turned more into running as we realized we cannot get to the cross in time. I'm better than we did. From the cross, you can see the entire monastery next to the mountain. As you turn around, you can see the valley, you can see the forest and everything under you. It was extremely beautiful. We did take stops to take more pictures around the area. So my recommendation would be to spend the entire day there. Definitely plan for the full day because if you can catch the sunset, I'm sure it's going to be stunning. Explore the monastery, take different hikes, take extra service, If you have time or if you're there on the right day, peek into the monastery, listen to the choir, and enjoy the beauty. So now let's go to our next Montserrat adventure. Let's head out to Bogota, Colombia. Honestly, I heard from the locals that it's pronounced Monserrate, so I'll do that just to distinguish between the two names. So, Monserrate is a mountain a must visit when you are in Bogota, Colombia. It offers incredible views of the city. To get there, you can take a funicular or also cable car. If you feel extra adventurous, you can also hike the mountain. I was told by my local friend that hiking the mountain may be a little bit dangerous, especially if you're not a local or if you do not have a local guide to walk you up to the mountain. So I opted out. I was being safe and I decided to take one of the automated means of getting up. The funicular and the cable car rides are quick and easy. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the top. Definitely not as long as getting to the Montserrat in Spain. So, even though I decided to take one of the automated means of getting to the mountains, I was still feeling a little bit adventurous. So, I decided to walk all the way from the international area of Bogota to Monserrate entry point. 15 to 20-minute walk. I'm like, okay, I can make it. Even if it's 25, I can still make it. Sounds amazing. The weather in Bogota, oh, it's incredible. And I'm like, I'm going to walk and I'm just going to get there early in the morning. Again, I did not realize that my walk, even to the entry point, would be all uphill. So halfway through my walk, I was out of breath, I was sweaty, and I was nowhere near to the entry point. I was literally dying when I got to those ticket kiosks. Upside is that I was able to take a lot of pictures of Bogota and it was during the day, so I was somewhat safe walking the area. Downside, I was sweaty and tired and it took much longer than I anticipated. My next obstacle was the line. And I'm telling you, the line was humongous. For whatever reason, on that specific day or that specific week or month, the funicular was not working. It was under construction. So the only automated way that was left was the cable car. And of course, a lot of tourists or local people were just there, standing in line, waiting on the cable car. So here I was looking at this huge line and trying to figure out if I'm going to make it in time. I got lucky because they had a separate line for solo travelers, fast pass, or something like that. Anyhow, I was by myself and I was willing to pay extra to get on the cable car and get the fast pass. So, this was the only reason why I was able to cut the line and get to the mountaintop quickly. You will not regret getting closer to the window as you get into the cable car because the views of Bogota are incredible. But don't be upset if you will not get to the window because as you get up to the monastery, up to the mountain, the views are just as spectacular, if not better. As you get off the cable car, you need to walk a little distance up to the monastery. And of course, as usual, I was rushing like crazy. I was trying to get to the top and I was out of breath. Plan to spend around half a day at Monserrate. Start with a visit to the beautiful Church of the Summit, which is a popular pilgrimage site. Then enjoy the panoramic view of Bogota, wander through the artisan markets and buy some souvenirs, or even try traditional Colombian food. The atmosphere there is peaceful and the views are simply unforgettable. I also walked down the path to the wishing well, and there was a small tour group. The guy told the story that you have to have a coin, then you have stand with your back to the wishing well, and you have to throw a coin over your head into the wishing well. And if you get your coin into the wishing well, then your wish will come true. If you don't, then oh well, try again. I do not know if this is the official tale or every god has their own, but that was a really neat piece of the culture for me to hear. I wish I had a lot more time to spend there, but I was rushing down to my next tour of downtown Bogota. I needed to go all the way down and then run to the hotel and change. So that wrapped up my Monserrate experience. And side note,
That tour was absolutely amazing. I got so much coffee for all of my friends and family that half of my suitcase was just coffee and nothing else.
so now you may ask, why do these different places in different countries have similar names? I was wondering myself, but Google helped me. Both Montserrat and Monserrate are derived from the Latin Monserratus, which means serrated mountain. The name reflects a saw-like appearance of these mountains, but there is a difference. While Montserrat in Spain is known for its religious significance and natural beauty, Monserrate in Colombia is famous for its panoramic views and cultural importance. So, to recap, you can reach both places by cable car or funicular or train if those are working, or hike some of the way up, maybe not in Spain, but definitely in Colombia. Plan anywhere from half a day to a full day to visit those places and enjoy the views and the culture. Both destinations offer unique experiences that are well worth the trip. So, as a conclusion, thank you again for joining me for this video. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment or leave a like if you like the video. If not, then don't. I will keep making these videos anyway. Thanks, guys, and keep living your life to the fullest.